Welcome to this game of Mechabellum. You can see here I'm fighting against Cat from Woof. I think it's making fun of the tooth. But let's see my options. Supply Specialist, Aerial Specialist, Giant Specialist, and Cost Control. And I end up going for Giant Specialist. Not what you would expect. Aerial also looked good. But I wanted to try Sledges with Giants. But my opponent options: Marksman, Typhoon, Fortified, and Rhino. And looking at those, I would probably go for Marksman spec. Though Typhoon's not bad. Unfortunately for him, I am not going with spiders. Oh, I have Sledges, and sabers are not the best at dealing with Sledges. So if by enough time, they will shoot them all. Let's go for quick deploy here, and looks like I forgot to remove the shot. So let's do it. Settings. For those that don't know, you can remove. Unless for one season, but it works. And he went wisely. He went for more chaff, because I only have my Sledges to deal with it. And he was betting on me selling the turret, which I did. So now it will take a very long time trying to kill 5 packs of crawlers with 2 packs of Sledges. Even if the fangs are helping. You can see the fangs helping kill the crawlers. My late fang. But there is still 1 full pack left. My Sledges are almost all dead. Now they are all dead. Can the fangs take long enough for my marksmen to kill? They are focusing fire, so yeah, they will be able to kill it. So the fangs saved the day. They did most of the shaft clear, I think, or almost. Here there is Storm, Phantoms, there's also Arc Lights, which could be good in my situation. But I will go for the Storm and place it right in the space I left in the middle. And I want more Sledges. The correct answer, in my opinion, here would be the Arc Lights. But that's not what I went for. So, Storms to help with damage. Also in case he went for the crab, which was not probable, but he could have went for it. And I grabbed 1 extra Sledge to help with the shaft clear, and 1 pack of crawlers. My opponent, Typhoon. So he's going for a deep flank Typhoon crawler. Very early, round 2. So he's barely doing anything here, just a fang. And I put a crawler here to attack his tower, but he didn't sell his turret. So my crawler attack will fail. Here his Typhoons are killing my crawlers, which killed his crawlers. And now the Typhoons will slowly walk toward my tower. I am winning the main fight, which was to be expected. Look at this, a lot of damage from the storms. Also killing fangs. And now unit's turning. But he's trying to get a tower debuff. And tower debuff. Both of them are almost dead. And my Sledges are moving forward to tank. Keeping the marksman alive. And it's a victory for me. So even the deep flank, I still managed to win. And my failed attack here. Here we have the plate module, which is great for my opponent. He can move the Typhoon out of here if he wants. There is also a deployment. More expensive option, only 50, but you can use it more times. and 2 spells. I went for underground threat because his backline is not that well defended. Although he does have the tower here. So going with them on this side, though it would probably work because those in front would distract the tower and the ones in the back would grab the tower. But I decided to go on this side. I placed more sledges. And he brought even more sledges. Then I went back on it. So just more crawlers and 1 pack of sledges here. Then I changed them to a vertical position here. So they will start shooting faster into those. And 1 marksman to help DPS the typhoons if they stay here. If they don't, they will move forward. My opponent decided to create attack defense to defend against my crawlers and then attack. I put 1 missile to protect, but that's a lot of units. 1 phoenix, 1 typhoon and 1 crawler. And he kept the tower, don't know why. Maybe to protect his back line from a crawler. My crawlers here, you can see they took a beating because they faced way too many units. I won the main fight, which was expected, he's not reinforcing it. I am kind of winning this side here. My marksman will manage to win 1 more shot. He does win. So I won by very little this deep flank. And I am winning the side here. I also didn't win more convincingly the flank because of the tower debuff. But victory again. So even his attack here is not working because he's losing too badly the main fight. You see that he went for the Ion Blast. I didn't because I don't have a good target. I could throw it here to try to kill the Typhoons and the Phoenix, but way too little value. And my opponent has a great target here. I would try to counter it with Back Rage. They move fast enough, they will move out of the beam. At least that was my idea. And I am getting units on this side. 1 Storm for DPS, 1 Marksman to kill the Phoenixes, and 1 Sledge to half clear and tank. Beam is coming. You can see my Sledges are moving out, but a few of them are still in the range. Yeah, there are 3 of them here, I think. But I think a good part of them managed to escape the beam. Even though that I thought it would have they escaped it too. Won this side, barely. Lost the main fight this time, as my opponent also went for Scorpions, which do counter the Sledges. So yeah, you can see it won't be a victory this round. But I'm a Giant spec. I have yet to use any Giants, but now I think it's time. My opponent has quite a few big units, and I need something big to deal with them. I have been handling on the storms and the marksmen to kill everything, but I have waited long enough. You see, shield airdrop is good. Another underground threat, also barrier, which I could grab to put on a giant, but I think I will just go for another underground. In retrospect, I should have went for shield airdrop. Just put the shield airdrop here, and those typhoons became useless. They can't break the shield, and they would just die here. You would have to sell them. I would throw the crawlers here. My opponent has yet to sell this rapid fire cannon. He went for the shield, and he would drop the shield here. So now he would do what I said I should do, and make this deep flank way more annoying. But my shield here wouldn't have worked, as you can see. he went for a Scorpion here. But I did something better. It's time for boats. And the first place I put a boat is here. It will help deal with this Typhoon and then move forward and deal with the Scorpions which were here. He moved the one here to him. He has a deployment. But the problem of boat is it's expensive. Even if the lock is free, it's a 500 units. So couldn't get two of them the same round. I decided to move. And then the Crawlers here, all the way in the back. See if they will drag less units to fight them and manage to win. Can see the boat distracted with Crawlers. But now it's breaking the shield. Killed the Scorpion first, which is bad because there is a level 2 Typhoon here. And look at the HP of this Typhoon. The Typhoon survived, but there was a shield here. That won't be here last round. Next round. So, not the best, but I trust in my build. Didn't work this round. But I only have one boat. I need more. If one boat don't work, get more of them. And if you like this saying, and it's not subscribed yet, you could subscribe. But here, Mustang production is decent. Vulcan can be useful. Barrier also can be useful, but I want money, so I skip it. And artillery. So now I have double the DPS basically. And I have another boat on this side now. Because this side also needs some DPS. My opponent going for missiles here to protect his tower. I'm finally getting some damage and HP here. He's even shielding this tower. It's to protect against Vulcan. I could go for the Vulcan drop. And the Vulcan is deadly because it kills all the shaft in the back and then targets the tower. And if there is a shield, it will stay the full round trying to break the shield. I didn't quite protect my towers against the Vulcan, but here it's safe. And here I thought the Overlord will turn and kill the Vulcan. That was my thinking here. My opponent putting another flank in here, early flank, deep flank. But now my boat has double the DPS and no more shield. I also put a missile here to kill the shaft faster, so we can focus on the right target. Shield destroyed here. Phoenix is killed, so he has nothing to deal with my boat. Boat also destroying everything on this side, and suddenly things are working very well. Never underestimate the machine guns. During the tower debuff, he can't kill my Sledges. Now he can. But destroyed by the boats. And my opponent is suddenly almost dead. Looking here. Farseer is the best for money. That's what I'm going for. I grab one Farseer. Keep it on in here. Sell the other. And grab more boats. I have the money. Even leveled this one, so it's now a level 2. It will kill those units even easier than last time. Go for a quick deploy, see what he is doing. He also went for the Farseers, and he is using the Farseers because he wants to counter my boats. So AA Farseer. He, strangely enough, don't have the anti-missile, but I already attacked the machine gun anyway, so even if he tried to block my missiles, I still have damage. So his build here is basically Scorpions for DPS on the ground, Typhoons for shaft clear, and now Farseers to try to deal with my boats. But 2 level 1 Farseers are not enough to deal with my 3 boats, and one is already at level 2. You see me throwing crawlers here? I just want more shaft running in front. And I'm using a lot of missiles, because I want to finish this. And the biggest weakness of my board is shaft clear, because the sledges are doing the job, but they are not the best at shaft clear. So the missiles helped with killing a few shaft packs, and I won by a landslide. And that is a lot of damage, almost minus 2000. And you can see, sledge boat. Who would have expected it to work so well? The storm on this side was also doing quite a bit of damage, as you can see. He was the top 2 damage overall of the fight. Lots of big targets to kill here. But look at this boat. Lots of... this round alone it needs 100,000 damage. But that was it for this game. Hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave your like and a comment, and I will see you on the next one.